Hey guys, how's it going? My name is John. Welcome to my NEStalgiaholic show. This video I'm going to review Indiana Jones from Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is a board game by Parker Brothers. Came out in 1982, a little bit after the movie hit the market, of course. Notice one thing real quick. The first thing I noticed was the title. It says Indiana Jones from Raiders of the Lost Ark, when actually the movie is Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, or just simply Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm not sure if that was intentional. I'm not sure if that was a misprint on Parker Brothers' end, whatever. But big fan of Parker Brothers games, of course. They make some great games. And I picked this up recently. I want to do a review over it. Let me know what you guys think, and let's take a closer look. Okay, so here's a closer look at the box. I really like the attention to detail here. The artwork is really, really cool looking. And it's got, of course, Harrison Ford and Jones in the front. On the back, it just shows you what's included. So what you get 4 game pieces. They almost look like pieces from the game Sorry. I think that's pretty sorry, to be honest with you. It would have been cool if they would have had, like, Indiana Jones and Marion, like different characters from the movie, almost like they do in like Monopoly, like actual characters. However, instead they give you these like sorry-looking pieces, literally. It comes with 4 each of these cue cards, what they call them, and there's 4 different styles, 4 different ones, and 4 different bundles. So you got basically a total of 16 total ones. And it comes with, of course, a spinner. So there's no die. It comes with a spinner instead of the dice. And that basically also comes with, of course, the board, which I'll show you right now. So here is how the game is basically set up. You have a spinner here, which as you before, it goes in the middle. You have each character. It's up to 4 players. Each player starts in each corner. And each corner has a different cue card, or there's 4 of them. So here's a map room, and each of these cue cards have 4 different colors. And the goal is to get to the Lost Ark, and in order to win, you have to collect each of the cue cards in the same color. So, for example, you can collect 4 blue in a row, 4 yellow, 4 green, or 4 red. And so each character starts off with 1 cue card. Now, the other players don't see which one you have, so you lay them on here. And you spin to obviously you go clockwise, which I guess would be this way. Now let's say you land on this trap. There's several traps each corner. Basically, you challenge a player, and you each spin the wheel, and whoever gets the highest wins. And if they win, then they take one of your cue cards from you. If you have no cue cards, of course, there's nothing to take. But you can't choose. You don't know which one you're grabbing until you grab it. Okay, so you can't look at their cards. For example, if you have hazard, basically you spin at 4, 5, 6, then you lose a card. That goes back to so for example, if you have Marion, that would go back here. If you safe, you can look at any card you want from one player. So I can pick my opponents and see what one of their cards are, see what they have. That comes in handy. So if I need, for example, a red raw card, then I know who exactly has that. If they have it, then I can go after them. Now the next spot is, of course, the raid spot. It's similar to the safe spot. One thing different, though, is a safe spot, no one can raid you, no one can look at your cards. You're safe, which is nice. The difference between the raid and the safe, though, is the raid spot is you can look at other cards just like the safe spot, but you can also announce that you go on a raid, and if that's the case, then you can challenge someone. So each of the opponents would spin. Whoever gets the highest number of the spin would be able to either keep the card or take the card. For example, if I'm rating one of my opponents and I get a higher number than they do, say I do a 5 and they get a 2, then I would take one of their cards again. But what's nice about that is I'm actually looking at their cards too, so I know exactly which card I'm taking, which is that's probably the best spot to be on as far as on the offensive. At defensive, it kind of stinks. Hazard, same thing as before, 4, 5, 6. And this is go anywhere. So you can say where you want to go, and you can go anywhere on the board, which is nice. Now say opponents land in the same spot. So say we're both of the hazard. Basically we can fight. I can announce a fight. So say blue opponent's there and I spin, I land on this one. I can say I want to be on a fight. And again, the highest spinner would either keep the card or take the card. So there's a lot of different cards being exchanged. Again, the goal is to collect all 4 different cards in the same color. So it's kind of like Go Fish in a way, I suppose. You're supposed to collect all those, and once you do that, whoever does that first wins. Now, if you both spin, you get the same number, so you both spin, you get a 3. Obviously, you'd spin again. But overall, it's an interesting game, pretty straightforward, not too bad. It doesn't take too long to play. It doesn't really follow the movie very well, and other than just branding it Indiana Jones and calling different things. But there's no, I'm kind of disappointed. The characters are kind of weak. It looks like a rehash of Sorry. Character symbols there, but overall not bad. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think of Indiana Jones from the Raiders of the Lost Ark. And thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. If you guys want to stay in touch, you can certainly follow me on Facebook, Twitter. I also have shirts available. I'll put a link below, and that certainly helps the show a lot. Thanks, and we'll see you soon. Take care.